doing some habit engineering today. We're here in. Oh, actually, let me turn the color back on my phone. We are here in beautiful Idaho. The weather here is immaculate. It's really nice outside. And yeah, I'm in this camper, so I don't have my sign today or anything, but back like usual. So, yeah. For anyone who's hopping on, just go ahead and drop a habit that you're looking to be more consistent with down in the chat. And we will engineer it using the Triple S method, which is the world's most effective habit building method. So, yeah, I guess I hope my service is going to be good enough for this. Yeah, that would be good. But yeah, so if any of you have any habits that you're looking to be more consistent with, go ahead, drop them down in the chat. And there's a cat. Hi, Mr. Cat. Yeah, we'll see if anyone joins on here. Sometimes it takes like a couple minutes for anyone to join.
Oh, nobody's on?
No, yeah.
Oh. I was like trying to be quiet. Where do you want me to sit?
Right there is fine. Yo, what's up, Alan? Good to see you. Go ahead, drop a habit that you're looking to be more consistent with down in the chat, and we'll engineer it using the Triple S method. Either a bad habit you're looking to break or a good habit that you're looking to build. So the channel is teaching people, the goal of this live stream is to teach people how to build habits that actually stick. So I developed the world's most effective habit building method. We've got a 96% success rate. Usually I've got a sign that says that, but I'm out and about in Idaho for the next 2 days, so I'm not gonna have that sign. But yeah, so if you have any habits that you are looking to build, either like a good habit that you're looking to be more consistent with or a bad habit that you're looking to break, if you drop that down in the chat, then I will walk you through how to apply the Triple S method in order to make your habit something that you can actually stay consistent with. So that's the gist of it. Yo, what's up, Cabra? Good to see you. I think you want to quit snot. I don't even know what that is. Is that some kind of drug? Today I'm in Idaho. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Now some people are joining. Welcome to the Habit Engineer live stream. If you are unfamiliar, this is the place where you can learn how to build habits that actually stick. So go ahead, drop a habit that you're looking to be more consistent with down in the chat, and we will engineer it using the Triple S method, which is the world's most effective habit building method. We've got a 96% success rate in helping people actually stay consistent with their habits. So any either good habits you're looking to build, bad habits you're looking to break, go ahead, drop those down in the chat, and I will teach you how you can stick to those habits by making them specific, simple, and sealing them with a 1-second celebration. I'm in Idaho today because I am visiting a girl. Yeah, my girlfriend. But yeah, so that's why we're in Idaho. So I don't have my sign, but the weather is so nice here, dude. Like summers in Idaho are way nicer than summers in Arizona. But winters in Arizona are way nicer than winters in Idaho. So what comes around goes around. Yeah, she lives in Idaho. I live in Arizona. But yeah, so any habits that y'all are looking to be more consistent with, you can go ahead, drop them down in the chat. Excuse me. And we will engineer them using the world's most effective habit building method. I met her a few weeks ago. Oh, right, because Calbra, you're dating that girl, huh? Did you tell her that her grandpa gave you permission to marry her already? That was funny. I remember that. Not yet. How much? That's funny, Alan. How much do you charge for the triple S injection? LOL. I don't charge anything for the injection because there isn't an injection, but I do have an online community that I run. The link for that is in my bio on YouTube. That's $54 a month. There's a few different things that come with that. There's an accountability aspect where I'll send you a notification either via email or text saying, hey, did you do your habit today? Yes or no. Then we track all of that on the back end. And then we'll send you like a weekly report saying whether we like how often did you do your habit that week, what was the percentage of completion, and then we have like 3 different like self-reflection questions that allow you to ponder on your progress or maybe your regression that week with being consistent with your habits, and just kind of give you that time to be able to just figure out how you need to improve. How much does it cost for the Triple S movie? LOL. There's not a Triple S movie. That would be fun though. I'll write another book on it eventually, and probably give another TED talk like just specifically on the Triple S method. But right now I just gotta make some money. Calbra, I don't even know what that message is saying, and I'm not gonna take the time to decipher it. Yo, what's up, Assassin's Arrow? Long time no see. Alan, heck yeah, dude. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. I'm like, this is what I'm obsessed with. Like, I don't care about doing anything else with my life besides just teaching people how to build habits that actually stick. It's like, I mean, my business is an extension of me, right? And so it's like the Triple S method is what I use to build all of my habits. And it's completely changed. Like, just habit building generally has completely changed the course of my life. And it's just, yeah, it's been really awesome. But yeah, so for the $54 a month, you get the accountability aspect of things. There's weekly live calls Wednesday at 5 p.m. Specific time, Pacific time, and then we're building a database of those calls so you can go back and watch what habits people have implemented in the past. And then the other big thing is the Habit Engineer AI that I built. So it's a custom GPT that I've trained on the Triple S method. And then I'm also constantly training more on all of the habits of the ultra high achieving individuals whose biographies and autobiographies that I've read. And so I'll read those, take notes on the habits that allowed them to become such high achievers, and then I input that data into the GPT. So it's getting trained on that as well as on the Triple S method itself. So you can ask, you get the link to that, so you can ask that questions about what types of habits you can build, how you should build them, etc. It's super cool. I'm like, there's nothing like that exists in the world right now, and especially once we turn it into an app. Like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be freaking epic. Um, Assassin's Arrow, you're good, dude. You don't need to apologize. There's no like requirement for you to be on the live stream. Um, did I use one of my pickup lines for my girlfriend? Sorry, no, I did not. Um, I'm not really a big pickup line guy necessarily. Like, not at least the ones that you'd find on the internet. Logan, I'm doing pretty good, dude. How are you? How are you today? High frequency, what's up, dude? I don't get why YouTube lets bots in the chat. Yeah, it's pretty hard. I mean, YouTube has billions of users at this point. It's pretty hard to restrict and constantly like comb through and find which ones are bots or not. I'm doing really good. I'm up in Idaho today visiting my girlfriend, so that's been fun. We are enjoying the beautiful weather out. It's a lot nicer here this time of year than in Arizona. Assassin's Arrow said, I've spent some time in the ER again here recently. Oh, dang, dude. Are you okay? I'm sorry to hear that. The H&M model has a girlfriend. Hard to believe you didn't. LOL. Yeah. I don't know what to say to that. I'm like, you guys just know me over the live stream, right? But like, I'm a weird dude. I'm a pretty extreme person generally. And so there are not really a lot of people that are attracted to that kind of personality, I feel like. Yes, but luckily you only have to be right once, so. Weird is my middle name. Well, perfect. I guess that's why we get along so well. Works for me, dude. Works for me. Let me know. Let me know in the chat how y'all's habits have been going. If you've been able to be consistent with those since we engineered them last. Cowbro, what else am I streaming on? I'm just streaming on YouTube right now. I was streaming on a few different platforms back like a couple months ago, more when I started this. But I realized for me to actually implement this habit and do it sustainably, it had to be some type of system that was really mobile. Because frankly, I hate like setting up all of the tech stuff every single day or whatever. So I was like, okay, I need to figure out a way that I can just do this on my phone, and make it work if I want to be consistent with it, which I do. So, yeah, I'm just on YouTube. I had split. Oh, dang, dude. Are you still in the hospital? Or what? I'll say a prayer for you. Logan, what you gonna teach us today? Great question. I've got t-shirts too in the name of your company. Yeah. So there's a link in my bio on YouTube. If you want, you can go buy a Habit Engineer t-shirt. I've got this one in black or in white, and then we've got sweatshirts as well, also just in black and white. So it's this design on the front, and then on the back it just says I think it just says build habits that actually stick, and then it has a QR code link, and then just says follow at Habit Engineer. But yeah, so that's like this is what I wear like 90% of the time nowadays. The t-shirts are actually really comfortable. So if you want to buy one, that'd be cool. If you don't want to, that's fine. You're home, but in incredible pain. Shoot, dude. Yeah, I can imagine if you partially split your head open and got a bunch of shots and staples, that's does not sound like a fun ordeal at all. Logan, what do you want to learn about building habits that actually stick? Did we finish see you, Assassin Zero. Have a good one. Did we finish engineering your habit yesterday? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, people could scan my QR code link at the grocery store and contact me. Calpro, what are you on, dude? Can I get a Big Mac? You can't. Dude, I honestly, I can't tell you the last time I went to McDonald's. Wait. Actually, no, I can. It was in Sedona, like 6 months ago, I think. You still don't eat after 8 p.m., but this week it's been hard not to. Yeah. Dude, I was listening to a podcast the other day. It talked a little bit about intermittent fasting. I think that's a super good tool that you can use, especially if like I would say the benefits of intermittent fasting are twofold. One, you get like the weight loss aspect of it, but you also like that's a hard thing to do, and so being able to do that consistently would definitely build up your self-discipline too. Which that would probably be the harder aspect of it for me. Is not necessarily like the not eating or whatever, but just like the not eating when I want to eat something. I avoid all fast food restaurants like a plague. Yeah, no, I feel that. Do I have a psychology degree or relevant degree? I do not. I have no degrees. I actually dropped out of college twice. The only degree I will claim to have is a degree in life experience. I overcame 5 different addictions growing up, and I just kind of became obsessed with making sure that I would never go back to the person that I was. And so I just always like you hear this at the end of every video, right? My tagline is keep the change and keep changing. That's the company slogan, tagline, whatever you want to call it. But like that's one of my life mottos is just keep the change and keep changing, and make sure that you are always putting yourself in a position to avoid complacency at all costs. Complacency kills. So yeah, just being really careful from that, or really careful of that. So keep the change, $1.87. Nice. Oh yeah, getting home late from work would make it hard. I would recommend you can fill up on water, like that's the thing, and so maybe just making sure that you're drinking a ton of water during the day might help to decrease the hunger pangs at night. Just a thought. Logan said, I was addicted to prescription pills so much. How do I not repeat that again? That is a great question. So I would say first things first, Logan, you have to want to not go back to that. Like that kind of thing, like you have to want to change. Ideally, one of my favorite quotes is that when you want to change as badly as you want to breathe is when real change happens. And like I've found that to be true. Like there's a certain degree of wanting to change that allows you making the assumption that you are physically and mentally fit and you don't have like any severe physical or mental handicaps, right? There's a certain level of wanting to change where it just like flips this switch in your brain and you just become obsessed with getting that thing. And you'll like do anything to get there, right? And so I've heard, I would say you have, so first things first, you have to want to change. Then second things second, I mean, you figure out, actually, I would say probably when it comes to something like prescription pills, I would say be really, really careful of who you're spending your time with. There's a social sciences idea that doesn't have like any technical studies or data to back it up yet, but it's the pretty common belief that you are the sum total of the 5 people you spend the most time with, right? So like if you're spending time with 4 drunks, you'll most likely be the 5th. If you're spending most of your time with 4 billionaires, you'll most likely be the 5th, right? And so making sure that the company that you're keeping is company that is pushing itself to be better, and is not addicted to prescription pills, or that kind of the things that come with that lifestyle. I would make sure that you are insulating yourself against that lifestyle, in whatever way you need to do. And if that means you need a totally new friend group, then you need a totally new friend group. It just depends on what do you want, right? And so if you want to not go back to someone who does prescription drugs or pills or whatever, then that would be my first thing, is like make sure you're controlling your environment, controlling who you're spending your time with, and controlling who you're spending your time with is going to be a really key role in that. Triple S to financial freedom. Yeah, buddy. You know it. Compound interest works in the financial discipline, and it works everywhere else too. My 5 addictions growing up, I was addicted to pornography, masturbation, social media, TV, and video games. Like basically all at the same time. Or at least at one point they were all like overlapping, but some were earlier than others and some were later than others. So I never, thank the good Lord, was never addicted to like hard drugs or anything like that, or alcohol or something. But dude, that stuff messes with your brain so much. It's really bad. So if I'm spending time with 2 stupid people and 2 poor people, would I be the 3rd stupid and poor person? I mean, not necessarily, but you're definitely not helping your chances. So yeah, probably. I would submit that really, like, assuming that you don't have any debilitating physical or mental handicaps, that you get what you want out of life. And so I would make the point that knowing what you want out of life is the most important thing, or like it's like the first step that people should take in order to create what they want their life to look like. Which I mean, I say that and I'm like, yeah, well, yeah, duh, that makes sense. But you're addicted to this live stream and your girlfriend, so yeah, there you go. That's funny. Yo, what's up, Freshly Wild? Good to see you, bro. Oh, it is starting to rain hard. Do we want to close that door? I'm up in Idaho visiting my girlfriend right now. Be there today and tomorrow. So, do I have to beat those? Wow, it is really coming down. Y'all want to see this? Oh, it's hailing. That's epic. It's hailing right now. You'd like to post a snippet from my channel? Yeah, you can totally do that. I think I have it set up so that you can, so the permissions are there, that will allow you to repost that. But yeah, dude, it is, holy Hannah, it is coming down right now. Dang. One of my habits is to practice gratitude every day. So right now I'm grateful for watching this because this is really cool. But yeah. Well, it's a heavy downpour, but it's also hailing. It's hailing a little bit. So do I have to beat the live stream addiction? I would say you should beat this live stream addiction only if it is negatively impacting your sleep schedule. Harry Brandon, hello. Good to see you, Ross. Good to see you. For any of y'all hopping on, we've got just a couple minutes more of the stream here. Go ahead and drop a habit that you're looking to be more consistent with down in the chat. I go live Monday through Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific time, helping teach people how to build habits that actually stick. So if you want to subscribe and turn on notifications, that will make this live stream double, or make me double as your personal accountability buddy, for helping you to actually stay accountable to your habits. So you can use the notification of the live stream going off. I'd like to be more consistent with Duolingo. Awesome. Yeah, so use the Triple S method to do that. What you're going to want to do is first make it specific. Oh, yeah, bro. You already said that one, dude. You already said that one. If you're a Brit like me watching an American at 11 p.m. or 1 a.m., is that good or bad for habits? That is bad. Harry, even though it's detrimental to my stream, I'm going to tell you to get off this live stream and go to bed right now. Love you, dude. Have fun. But yeah, do that. Yeah, go to bed, Harry. Appreciate you hopping on, but this is your sign. Go to bed. Currently 2:31 a.m. Yeah, dude. Hang up. But yeah, so going back, we'll end with this. Being more consistent with Duolingo for Freshly Wild. So you want to make it specific. So give it a what, when, and where. So you want to say, okay, not just I want to do Duolingo every day. See you, Harry. Yeah, so specific, simple, sealed. Make it specific by giving it a what, when, and where. So say, okay, I'm going to do Duolingo for 15 minutes from 7 to 7:15 p.m. every day, sitting on my sofa in the living room, right? Something that's so specific that you can visualize it like you're watching a movie in your head. Then once you've got that, you go to the simple step, and you make sure that your habit is simple enough by just asking yourself, okay, do I feel 100% confident in my ability to stick to this habit every single day for the rest of my life? And if the answer is no, that's fine. That just means you need to go back to the specific step and re-engineer your what, when, and where until you have that level of confidence in your ability to stick to it. And so then once you've got specific done and simple done, then the third S is sealed. And what you want to do here is you want to seal your habit with some type of 1 second celebration. And that there's a famous psychologist, B.F. Skinner. He did a bunch of studies. Basically, what he found was that what gets rewarded gets repeated, right? So you want to reward your brain with some type of celebration that makes it feel good in conjunction with the action that you're taking or the habit that you're trying to build. So your brain says, oh, doing this action makes me feel good. I want to therefore do more of that action, right? What gets rewarded gets repeated. So whether that is a intrinsic motivating factor like some type of personal affirmation, or an extrinsic factor where it's like you go get a cookie from the cookie jar, or pat yourself on the back or something. I don't know. Whatever is rewarding for you, do that. So after you complete your 15, 5, 10, whatever minutes of Duolingo, then do some type of reward. So that is the Triple S method. It is the most effective habit building method in the world. Let me know. Hop on tomorrow. 3 minutes of the explanation of the Triple S method. Yeah, I usually take like 9 or 10, huh? I'm pretty long-winded. But yeah, so if you thought of doing something, are you able to stay locked? Yes. Yes, I am. For the most part. I think a key example of that is this live stream. We're on day 96, I think. But yeah, join tomorrow and report. Y'all have a good one. Keep the change and keep changing. Peace.